These are Zionists. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay!
Kanye West has returned to his ranting ways, and this, of course, is reminiscent of his earlier unfiltered ranting moments before facing global backlash and actually getting cancelled.
Everyone around me tried to pick my candidate for me.
In mid-December 2023, he went on this 10-minute rant in Las Vegas, and he touched on topics like Jesus, Donald Trump, as well as other figures from history.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay!
And on top of that, Kanye West, he also targeted his former business associates, including Balenciaga creative director Demna, in front of a small audience. There's probably less than 100 people there. You couldn't really see everybody in the video, but it didn't seem like it was more than 100 people.
So wait a second. But wait a second. Who make the hospitals though?
Kanye West, who has been diagnosed as bipolar, proceeded to instruct the crowd to shut the F up. And he then went on to rant and criticize the rich people that were present there. And he claimed that their children were enrolled in Zionist schools. And then Kanye West, he went on to express some of his discomfort with the private schools that are attended by his own children. And he said, "I don't give an F," at one point.
You had Trump, you have all this and after that, you got what all this entertainment.
Kanye West then went on to claim that his daughter, North, who's his eldest, tore up the couches at home to join him on his travels. So this is definitely Kanye West kind of reverting back to pre-canceled days, just like ranting on this topic, that topic, this topic, that topic. And some people in the video were a little confused as to what he was saying. Others were saying like, you know, speak your truth, and kind of supporting him as he was ranting. From the looks of the video, we didn't see his wife, Bianca, in the crowd, but she was there though, because following his rant, Kanye and his wife were spotted leaving their Las Vegas hotel.
Oh, he's with them. Yeah.
They were standing there on their phones with their luggage. It looks like they were awaiting to get picked up by somebody to travel to their next destination. And the destination of Kanye West, as well as Bianca, it wasn't 100% certain where they were actually going, but what we do know is that they've been traveling to promote the album Vultures, which is a collaboration with Ty Dolla $ign. And Kanye West has recently been hosting listening parties where people can sample the tracks and listen to some of the lyrics. And you know, guys, some people are just completely split on this. They're wondering, okay, is Kanye doing this for attention? You know, of course, he's been traveling around with Bianca, his wife, and they've been making headlines like crazy. And he knew that he got a lot of attention on him when he was doing his ranting before. Although he got canceled, I think he may be a little bit smarter going forward. Or some people are saying that he's actually, you know, reverting and he hadn't actually got the help that he was supposed to get. So that's why we see Kanye West doing this. But either way, guys, it looks like Bianca is 100% still supportive of him. She's standing by his side and she's going on for the ride, supporting him, and she hasn't spoke out against him, not once. Maybe that's something Kanye West needs, or maybe she's afraid to speak out.
How Bianca Censori became the most Googled person in the world.
Kanye West's wife Bianca Censori left absolutely nothing to the imagination.
Kanye West and wife Bianca Censori's jaw-dropping appearance on the red carpet at the Grammys Sunday.
All eyes were on the couple for obvious reasons during their surprise appearance at the awards show in Los Angeles.
She loves the attention. All eyes on her, I guess. Bianca Censori is reportedly relishing in the buzz she created by not wearing a single thing to the 2025 Grammys red carpet with Kanye West.
Censori bared it all when she dropped her long black fur coat to reveal a nearly naked look with a nude sheer dress.
It's all Kanye, there's no outside influence, and Bianca likes the attention, a source told US Weekly. Good or bad, they love it. They love the buzz. The insider explained that Kanye meticulously designed the moment and was the mastermind behind the concept of his 30-year-old wife's barely there dress. He is a master of publicity stunts. He knows how to stay in the game, the source told the magazine, explaining Ye knows what to do when it comes to his vision.
Where I think I really won is I had the heart, and I feel like that's all you need.
He's a master. He directs the ship. He makes sure everyone knows that, they noted. Kanye seemed to confirm the source's explanation by sharing Google statistics showing Bianca's look dominated the internet, creating more buzz than the actual Grammys. Taking to his Instagram stories, he claimed his spouse was the most Googled person on the earth after wearing literally not a single thing. I asked soul coach, celebrity expert, and YouTuber Cerise Fairfax what her thoughts were on Bianca Censori's state of dress. Her takes are my favorite. Let me show you what she had to say.
Wow, Bianca Censori. Well, there's one thing about her. She's never sorry about the clothes that she wears. It is quite interesting how this woman is just all into her body. Now, her body is fit and it does look nice. And I'm sure she loves it as well as Kanye. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean she needs to flash it to everybody watching the Grammys. It's a family-friendly type of show. And to see her do that is a little absurd. Now, why would she do it? Because no outfit going to take show. Kanye wants is talk around him and talk around her. And this surely is a great way to get them talked about. Why wear an expensive outfit when you can just wear your birthday suit? Be happy with the skin you're in.
Kanye West and Bianca Censori made so many people talk when Bianca dropped her black fur coat to reveal that she was not wearing a single thing while walking the red carpet at the award show in Los Angeles. Kanye told her to make a scene. She turned her back to the cameras before completely exposing herself to everyone. There was apparently even a kid there. However, as soon as they were done walking the red carpet, they were apparently kicked out and the couple drove off in the silver chrome car. At the time, a source told Page 6 that the two, who married in December 2022, had been escorted out by authorities, but another insider insisted that they left on their own. Although it was reported that the daring move was an attempt to replicate the cover of Ye's 2024 album, Vultures One, it caused plenty of concern among fellow celebrities. In a now deleted X post, Meghan McCain called Kanye a bad piece of garbage before adding that Bianca looks like she was being held against her will. Meanwhile, Alyssa Farah Griffin pointed out that the stunt was very uncomfortable for most women to watch. Armie Hammer's ex-wife Elizabeth Chambers also slammed the moment, saying it ticks off all the boxes of toxicity in relationships. A body language expert also seemed to confirm that Bianca might not have been completely on board with the stunt. Judy James, who is a body language expert, said that although Bianca Censori seemed superior and confident at the Grammys, it actually seemed like it was the opposite. Her glance up at Kanye before she removed her outerwear suggested a flicker of what looked like she didn't want to, she explained. It looked like what she felt made her break her own posing rule by laughing at one point. While Miss Censori's outfit undoubtedly pushed the envelope, a charge in California requires willful public exposure of oneself with a specific intent to cause a stir to people. LA-based lawyers subsequently explained to Page 6. It's theoretically possible, but unlikely she'll face any criminal prosecution for this incident, she added, noting that the district attorney's office would have to make that call. The stunt is said to have cost Kanye a $20 million international concert deal in Tokyo. In my personal opinion, I feel like Bianca likes the attention. It looked like she was in bliss as she was about to hop in her car to leave the event.
Kim Kardashian's unfiltered interaction and recently leaked documentary dating back to 2018 with her then husband Kanye West has garnered attention.
That type of shit where it's like a Floyd Mayweather could never have that, you know what I mean? Like, and be the champion of the world.
Kim Kardashian begs and tries to get Kanye West to get back on his meds, and this goes down in some new leaked footage from a documentary. The clip also revealed that Kanye West also begged Kim to support him more rather than judging and criticizing him.
You as my wife, when I'm pumping myself up, I would just love it if you're like, yes, babe, you the shit.
When we get deeper into the clip, it appears that his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, has been urging him to get help for years. And this is something that she's brought up on multiple occasions.
That'd be that type of shit where it's like a Floyd Mayweather could never have that, you know what I mean? Like, and be the champion of the world.
This video though is of a documentary that was made in 2018 and it has come back into the spotlight. And in this particular clip, Kim is heard talking to Kanye West about taking his medication.
It could be helpful. Like, how is that new medication, like that other medication? What if one day, like, you thought all your options were what you realized that?
The clip shows Kanye West on the phone talking to Kim, and during the call, he asked Kim to support him publicly instead of criticizing him for his outbursts and calling him names like narcissistic.
Instead of when I like have to like stand up for myself, you'd be like, why do you sound like that? You're narcissistic. It's just like...
And then he tells Kim that he needs her encouragement, not criticism. Like he literally says, you know, I need to be bigged up, not torn down.
Like fucking pumping up. You know what I mean? Not like putting down.
No, I totally get it. I mean, you need to work on it.
And later in the conversation, that's when Kim challenges Kanye by bringing up the topic of medication. And it seems like this is a subject that the family has talked about with him before, given the way that she starts to talk about it. Like, Kim is heard over the phone saying things like, I think it could be helpful if you take that other medication. I know that you're never gonna be on it, but what if it started happening?
I'm loving the idea of a licensing deal. Like, I don't want the responsibility.
You know, things like that. And the call is a little bit muffled, so it's really hard to make out what Kim is saying. But she's clearly trying to convince him to take some meds, but at the same time, it sounds like she's kind of given up because it doesn't seem like he's actually listening. At one point in the conversation, Kim did suggest that Kanye reach out to a doctor that they both knew, but it seemed like the idea didn't really register with Kanye. It was kind of just brushed to the side.
Now, I like licensing deals sometimes too. Like Adidas is a licensing deal. I'd be fine to do all licensing deals and shit.
And that particular clip ended with Kanye referring to both their marriage and life as a game and it being fun to him.
Marriage is, you know, I think it's fun. It's like a game. Life is a game, and it's
so maybe he wasn't really taking medication seriously. Maybe he didn't really think that he needed them. But either way, rumors about Kanye's hesitance to take medication have circulated for years, despite his public acknowledgement of actually suffering from bipolar disorder. Kim eventually did file for divorce in 2021, which was finalized in 2022. However, Kanye's behaviors seem to have intensified after their separation. We saw the whole thing with Pete Davidson and his public rants on Twitter and social media. And it's been said that him not taking his medication as he promised was a big factor with Kim filing for divorce. Kanye West has since moved on though, and he's been vacationing in Italy and other parts of the world with his current wife, Bianca Censori, who's reportedly helping him to launch a career comeback after he was canceled back in 2022 for making some very offensive comments, and that ended a collaboration deal that he had with Adidas. Despite legal issues though, Kanye West and Bianca continued their provocative fashion show publicly, and recently Italians didn't like it. Like, they are calling for them to be punished by the law for indecent exposure in public. But on the flip side, many Italians and other people in different countries are actually now embracing Kanye West and Bianca Censori's public fashion show. And reports are saying now that this is more of a publicity stunt than anything, because as they say, even bad publicity is actually good publicity, and this will help him when he launches new albums as well as new clothing, because people are talking about him anyway, so that's a good thing. But guys, I really want to know what you got to say about this. Like, do you think Kanye West needs medication? Or do you think that Kim, as well as other people, were just kind of being a little bit too harsh on him and kind of trying to medicate him so that he can not say what he needed to say? Again, he did admit to being bipolar, and that can be treated with medication, and it is not specified in the clip what medication they were actually talking about, so maybe it was something else other than the bipolar medication.
The downfall of Kanye West and Bianca Censori is here. There's a new lawsuit that Kanye is involved with, and in it, the woman is claiming that Kanye wanted to lay down with Bianca's mother, Alexandra Censori, while his wife, Bianca, watched. In the midst of this lawsuit, there are so many rumors that Bianca and Kanye are on the verge of a divorce. Bianca's mom is completely steering clear of the drama. Someone actually approached her in the street asking about this. The drama in this is absolutely unbelievable, and you will not believe what the lawsuit is stating. I don't know what to think about this one. When the Daily Mail caught up with Alexandra while she ran errands in Ivanhoe suburb of Melbourne, Australia, she told the outlet that she wouldn't be drawn into the latest claims about Kanye. Alexandra, who is wearing an Alexander McQueen dress and purple heels, also asked for privacy, according to the report. I can't imagine how cringe this must be for her at the very least, and her hubby, since she's actually married. As Page 6 previously reported, Kanye's former assistant made the wild allegations in a bombshell lawsuit filed on October 8th, 2024. His assistant, who worked with Kanye from 2021 to 2022, claimed one of her former boss's things that he was into was doing certain deeds with the moms of the people that he is dating. Weird. I really hope this isn't true, because this is so messy. If these allegations are true, true, it's not just a bizarre rumor. It reveals a pattern that could change how we view Kanye and Bianca. The complexities of their marriage, especially with family members getting involved, add another layer to the story. Is it a publicity stunt, or are there deeper things at play? The ex-assistant cited an alleged text message from September 28th, 2022 between Kanye and his wife Bianca that read, "I want to blank your mom," before she leaves. The assistant continued to say Kanye had sent her a screenshot of the text and asked, "Should I add, I meant I want you to watch me blank your mom." Okay, what the heck? I do not know if this is true, but let's just talk about this for a second as if it might be true. The Kardashians are known to share guys. Kim used to date her sister Kourtney's husband Travis, and he pretty much admitted that he was in love with her in his tell-all book. Apparently 3 of the Kardashian sisters slept with Justin Bieber. Apparently Khloe and Kim had a thing with Drake. This is just a few examples. Look it up if you don't believe me. Would Kris Jenner engage in a wild fantasy like this? To be honest, I really don't think so. But would it surprise me? Probably, but maybe not. What do you guys think? Imagine the fallout if these allegations are confirmed. This tea is hotter than a Kardashian selfie. Apparently, according to the ex-assistant, they would take part in certain group activities that would be orchestrated by Bianca. I can't say exactly what this is, but if you'd like to research it yourself, you can find this pretty easily online. When it comes to the text that Kanye apparently sent Bianca, who was working in the US on a visa, allegedly responded to Kanye in a way insisted upon and required by Kanye so she could keep her job working for him. So there are other things that are in the lawsuit against Kanye right now that his assistant is accusing him of, and apparently when they did connect, Kanye was actually married at the time to someone else, although his wife isn't named. But Kanye was married to Kim Kardashian from May 2014 to November 2022, and he wedded Bianca in December 2022. So I guess we can speculate that it might have been one of those guys. So when it comes to Bianca and Kanye, there are many claims that he is planning to get divorced with her. A source close to the couple told the Post that though their marriage is on the rocks, it's not beyond repair. Another insider cautioned against viewing the couple's future with too much certainty, saying, "Ye changes his mind all the time. It's very possible that this happens here." There's another weird spin on this actually, and that is that Kanye and Bianca are faking the divorce rumors as a distraction to what's really gonna come out in the public. Do I think this is true? I personally don't, but apparently Kanye West and Bianca Censori's alleged marital troubles were a publicity stunt manufactured by Kanye to overshadow the bombshell lawsuit brought out against him by his former assistant. Kanye and Bianca are known to be little marketing geniuses, so this isn't impossible. The insider told thedailymail.com Kanye is concerned that his new lawsuit will drag him down to Diddy's level, and he has been speaking to his legal reps. He is paying attention to what's going on with Diddy, and some believe that the publicity stunt was a way of overshadowing the details of the harrowing lawsuit. Another unnamed former Yeezy employee claimed in a separate lawsuit that Kanye instructed him to get private investigators to tail his wife while she was abroad. This tea is piping hot. Oh my gosh. Her parents reportedly felt tricked by their daughter Bianca, who they truly believed was finally leaving Kanye before she seemingly went back on her decision. The dramatic unraveling of Kanye West and Bianca Censori's relationship raises numerous questions about their marriage and the tangled web of allegations surrounding them. As new lawsuits emerge, the claims regarding Kanye's alleged desires not only cast a shadow over their partnership, but also highlight the strange dynamics at play. With Bianca's mother Alexandra opting to distance herself from the drama, it's clear that the situation is definitely weird. The lawsuit filed by Kanye's former assistant adds another layer of intrigue, suggesting behaviors that many would find bizarre. While the veracity of these claims remain in question, they undeniably stir the pot of public speculation regarding Kanye's character and his relationships. As we dissect these allegations, it's hard to ignore the parallels drawn into the Kardashian family's history of intertwining romantic entanglements. The potential for this almost seems embedded in their DNA. Despite the rumors of impending divorce, sources suggest that all is not lost for Kanye and Bianca. Their relationship, though rocky, could still be salvaged, emphasizing the unpredictable nature of their lives. Insiders note that Kanye's penchant for dramatic shifts could lead to unexpected resolutions, making it difficult to predict the outcome of this drama-filled chapter. Furthermore, this possibility of Kanye and Bianca are orchestrating these divorce rumors as a distraction from the lawsuit only adds fuel to the fire. The notion that they might be employing clever marketing tactics to navigate these shaky waters showcases their understanding of public perception, even in the face of serious allegations. As this story unfolds, the public remains captivated, eager to see how these intricate relationships and legal battles will play out. Will Kanye and Bianca emerge from the storm intact, or will the weight of the accusations prove too much? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain, the world will be watching every twist and turn in this unfolding drama. Bianca Censori was grabbed by a strange man out of nowhere. This infuriated Kanye West, who is now potentially going to get charged for sticking up for his wife.
Kanye West is under investigation for battery.
Guys, this is horrible, super gross, and not cool at all. After Bianca faced this, Kanye is now potentially facing a charge after he laid hands on this dude, and guys, he had every right to protect his wife.
Are you crazy? You insane? This is America.
When we say she was grabbed by a strange man, this is an absolute understatement, but we have to be mindful of how we word things due to the risk of getting flagged. This guy didn't just grab her, he did a lot worse. He put his hands under her dress, directly on her body, he grabbed her waist, he spun her around, and he did more that we can't say due to the risk of being flagged. This is terrible. No one has the right to touch anyone in any way, and Kanye did the right thing by protecting his woman. Kanye and Bianca left the scene immediately after this. Kanye has not yet been charged as investigations continue, but police reportedly want to speak to him, according to TMZ. It hasn't been revealed yet if the guy who did this was charged, but hopefully he is. And I can't believe after this guy did this to them, he had the nerve to go to try to file a charge on Kanye. Some people have speculated that he might have done all of this just at a chance of getting some money from the couple. Pepe Weintraub, who is a TikTok star and actor, said, "Really embarrassing and bad look on LA as a whole. Seems like there's a lack of respect despite what this couple chooses to do. And Kanye is totally right to take action on the bad man. Kanye West needs a break, honestly. I really feel bad that these guys had to go through this. I don't understand why anyone would feel like it's okay to walk up to strangers and treat them like this, and I don't even want to imagine the stress that both of them felt. The guy's lucky he only got struck in the face once, because some people would have done a lot worse." After the alleged incident happened, Bianca and Kanye were seen driving around LA in good spirits, reportedly happy and healthy after a tough night. It's cool that Ye and Bianca are already back out in public so soon after something like this and not letting it hold them down. From the looks of it, the whole incident is the farthest from their mind. Just keep on rolling. This isn't the first time Kanye has had issues with people in public. Earlier in 2022, he was sued after he struck a fan looking for an autograph, Justin Poplawski. According to TMZ, Justin claimed he was waiting outside a hotel to get Kanye's signature when Kanye laid hands on him. He also said that previously Kanye West had given him an autograph without any issues. We don't know what set Kanye off in this instance. Magic Mikey from Magic Mikey's Kitchen weighed in on this. What he had to say was, Kanye West had been known to be an arrogant, self-righteous, and narcissistic man. I think the media hounds him because of all the controversy he creates. To be honest, I think he intentionally creates narratives in order to stay in the spotlight. He knows assaulting someone will get attention, therefore he will act on it. Being a celebrity in the spotlight can't be an easy thing, but it seems like Bianca and Kanye, they do like the attention they get. They've received a lot of flack for the outfits Bianca wears, which is said to most likely be a publicity stunt to promote Kanye's new album Vultures. Adults can present themselves however they choose. Either way, Kanye and Bianca seem to be doing just fine with everything, and hopefully this bad dude gets in trouble for his disgraceful actions. And Kanye should not get charged for defending Bianca. I believe that a situation like this would be traumatizing for both of them, but with mutual support and understanding, they will get past it.
Bianca Censori has finally covered up in public, but it's not as lovely as you might think.
I'm just extremely happy. Can you tell by my face?
Because after the incredibly tough time that Bianca and Kanye have been through recently, this move from Bianca actually makes a lot of sense. Let's get right into why she decided to dress this weird way and what exactly she's trying to hint at.
You just shopping around?
Yeah. So Bianca and Kanye West seem pretty distant in their recent outing, according to none other than our favorite body language expert here at FTD News, Judy James. The couple who tied the knot in December 2022 following Kanye's divorce from Kim Kardashian were spotted heading to a spa day for a relaxing Sunday session in their brand new Tesla Cybertruck. So thank you, Elon Musk. What a cool car. It looks like you got a great four-wheeled piece on your hands, Kanye.
It literally breaks the internet. So what are we getting all of the rest of the time?
That's besides the point though, because they were strolling around and they just actually can't seem to stand each other anymore, right? Well, it seems like Bianca looked quite different as she opted for a covered up look while Kanye actually matched his wife this time, not wearing black. This came shortly after Kanye was accused of defending Bianca from an alleged lawsuit, and this is just scratching the surface of the lives of these people because it gets crazier. Bianca, who's obviously both a model and an architect, was wearing this white bodysuit with a turtleneck and shorts, and you're probably like, what? Are you kidding me? This makes no sense. This can't be Bianca, but it is, because her dark hair was pulled back into a bun. But what's happening? Is this a parallel universe? One day you're walking barefoot in Disneyland, running across the tarmac, and there's craziness going on, and the next day you're wearing a sweater in the streets of LA. How?
Hi, Kanye. Yo.
Well, the body language expert Judy analyzed these photos exclusively for us and the Mirror, revealing that there is some counterintuitive body language from Bianca and Kanye, noting that their appearance was basically giving off vibes that they might not be as interested in one another as we might think.
When we inspire people, that's what we're doing.
So there's something off, according to Judy, and let's take a deep dive into what exactly is going on and just how terribly wrong it is. She says that Bianca is overdressed to an extreme degree by her own standards, and this should produce some signals of relaxation and increased confidence as she wears shoes that she can walk around with in comfort, leaving her to be more expressive with her body movements. And yeah, I guess when you wear shoes in public, you get to be a little bit more expressive. I never really thought about it that way. Judy added on, saying that she's also visually twinning with Kanye, and they're matching in their white outfits, making them look more like a couple or even a celebrity power couple than ever, which you might expect to see by making her happy. And given their recent circumstances, you might also expect Kanye to be in a very protective role of his wife. Now, this is big news, especially considering all the news about Kanye and the recent court case that he's been involved in, as one of his former employees brought on a court case towards Kanye for the way that Kanye West treated his employees and colleagues alike while this specific person worked under Kanye West at Yeezy. Apparently, Kanye was an extremely rude employer and boss who made multiple inappropriate remarks and actions towards his employees all the time, and now it's been catching up to him in the court of law. And even more recently, according to a representative from Yeezy, Bianca had experienced an incident of inappropriate action towards her in public. And there were also reports suggesting that Kanye had intervened in a physical confrontation-like manner, with the source commenting that the subject at hand said that they didn't just bump into Bianca, they actually reached under her dress and touched her body, grabbed her waist, and spun her around while blowing her kisses. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a Disney film, but it seems like actually really, really messed up. So this has been a super rough time for Kanye and Bianca, and could actually explain the clothing decisions that Bianca has been choosing now, and it might be the fact that she's more covered up than usual on purpose. To add on from before, the body language expert Judy claimed that Bianca was walking ahead of Kanye rather than sheltering behind him like she usually does. And there are fewer linking on gestures, sort of like hand holding and hugging, than there have been recently. And as Kanye's even had his hands in his pockets to avoid touching Bianca. So Bianca looks like the more confident and dominant one in this particular situation. And in this recent outing, they weren't just seen smiling because they weren't smiling at all. It was strictly frowns and fast-paced movements away from the camera. So people are starting to wonder if this inappropriate action towards Bianca has ultimately been a super harsh reality check that she actually needed. And that's not to say because it's a good thing, it's just that people seem to believe that had Bianca been more cautious with her clothing choices, then perhaps the incident might not have occurred. And let me tell you, there are some horrible people out there who will take any chance they can to harm strangers and just to fuel their own ego. And of course, it's utterly horrible what happened to Bianca, and no one would ever wish it upon anyone else, not even their worst enemy. And Bianca is a strong woman who should never have had to go through this in the first place, but it's equally as important now for Bianca and Kanye to take appropriate action and measures to prevent something like this from happening ever again. And if that just comes from wearing more clothing, then so be it. Barefoot Bianca.
Hi, Kanye. Yo.
It's an alliteration for the ages, and guys, this is nuts. Because Bianca finally covered up, but not in the way you would expect, because you would not believe how Bianca decided to wear her outfit while strolling around Disneyland. And yes, you heard me right, Disneyland. You know, the place for kids and families and vacations for those families. Let's talk about this insane showing from Bianca Censori and try to figure out why exactly she would do this. Because Kanye West and his better half decided to ditch all of the madness for a day and hit up old Disneyland on just a regular Tuesday. And Bianca didn't wear anything normal though, no. Even though this is indeed Disneyland, the park for children. Bianca opted in for the non-bread outfit, if you know what I mean, because this is of course the outfit where you put a big beige rectangle that looks like a square of non-bread over the front of your body and pray that it doesn't fly away with the wind.
Wow, Bianca Censori and Kanye West enjoyed a date at the happiest place on earth,
Disneyland.
Especially since the average age of people at Disneyland probably comes to around 10 or 11. So you really want to hope that nothing happens, because this is a risky move, Bianca, even for you. And although they seem to get the celebrity treatment, which included a quick path to the front of any ride they wanted, and a special male bodyguard following them along from behind, if you get my gist. And despite what we're used to, Kanye actually dressed somewhat normally. Because if instead of his usual black on black bank robber ski mask look, he went for a more subtle looking bright white hoodie and some loose pants. It's almost like seeing a unicorn. That's how crazy it was. A Martian unicorn.
What I love telling people is like, who do you know?
But you heard it right though, the man who usually rocks the scene, the fashion scene that is, with really bold fashion choices with his lady, particularly very minimal clothing. They actually kind of opted for a low-profile visit for what we would say is the happiest park on earth. But Bianca was still covered up far more than usual, although apparently not enough according to social media. Because people are stunned that they even let the couple into the park wearing the dress that Bianca was wearing. And honestly, can you really blame them? Especially the fact that she wasn't wearing shoes. And here's what the internet had to say in my favorite segment here on FTD News, Pepe's Perspectives. This person said, "Doesn't Disney have a dress code?" Yeah, Mickey Mouse ears and nothing else. Any non-celebrity would not be able to wear that in the parks. I agree, commenter. It's a very fair point. I don't really have much else to add. This person says they let her in like that with a confused face emoji. Well, maybe they weren't let in, maybe they snuck in, just like how they snuck into the Super Bowl or the Super Bowl after party. And last but not least, this person said if any other people dressed like that, they'd make her wear Disney clothes just to cover her up. Just imagine Bianca Censori strolling around in a big Minnie Mouse graphic tee. See, this would actually break the internet in a weird way because it might be considered the most off-brand fashion choice that she's ever made, and absolutely not in the way that you would expect. So what do you think? Should they have been allowed to post up in the Disneyland park wearing those outfits? And what happened to the no shoes, no shirt, no service rule? Have we really moved past this in 2024? Because even though Bianca wasn't wearing her typical outfit of nothingness, although it was relatively close, she did end up stirring the pot and have people question her sanity, because why would she choose to wear no shoes while walking around the park and instead actually just wrap up her feet and ankles in what looks like the tensor bandage route instead of shoes? Which is very respectable, I must say, because I don't think anyone else would have the chutzpah to do that, but nonetheless very intriguing. And I just want to take a moment to remind you all that this is once again Disneyland, not your local park. So it's probably not comfortable to stroll around a bunch of pavement and loose rocks without shoes on. But hey, whatever draws the attention, right? Because it's also not the streets of LA where you can get away with wearing these crazy outfits and not be surrounded by a bunch of children all the time. And it's also not the first time that Bianca was seen strolling the public barefoot. So maybe Barefoot Bianca is the name that we should start calling her. And the best part? No entourage of kids tagging alongside them. It was just the two of them navigating the madness of Disney, just like regular folks do. So I guess it really is a place of fun for all ages. Meanwhile, Kanye West was also spotted trying on some Mickey Mouse ears and... No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't even lie about that. It's too ridiculous. So what are you guys thinking? Was this an appropriate showing for Disneyland? Do you believe that this was really a kiddo appropriate look, and should Bianca have even been let into the park without shoes on? Is this what we would call ratchet these days?
Inside Kanye West and Bianca Censori's messy relationship. Kanye West seems to have found true love with Bianca Censori, especially after his very public split from Kim K. Their relationship, which kicked off in January 2023, stirred up quite the buzz, especially given the backdrop of Kanye's comments. It was a time when the rapper was facing significant backlash, but that didn't stop him from pursuing love. In a surprising twist, it was revealed that Kanye and Bianca had actually tied the knot in December 2022, long before they even made their bromance public. Since then, they've been making headlines left and right, not just for their eye-catching fashion choices, but also for their affectionate outing. Bianca, who happens to be 18 years younger than Kanye, do with that information what you will, first entered his orbit as an architectural designer for his Yeezy brand back in November 2020.
So hi, my name's Bianca Censori, and I'm a lead architectural designer at Yeezy.
Interestingly enough, one of Bianca's old friends spilled the tea on how she landed this gig with Kanye during an appearance on the Ben, Liam and Bell show. According to her, Bianca dropped out of the University of Melbourne after Kanye slid into her DMs. Ye found her on Instagram, sent her a message saying, "Come and work for me," and just like that, she decided to leave her studies. The friend revealed, "I'm not really sure if she's an architect or not," she added, which raises some eyebrows. Even more intriguing is that this friend also mentioned that Bianca wasn't really into Kanye's music before they got together, which makes you wonder what initially drew her to him. While the exact timeline of when their professional relationship shifted to something more personal is still a bit fuzzy, the first hint of their romance popped up in December 2022. That was when Kanye dropped a song called Sensory Overload, clearly a shout out to his new love. The couple made their first public appearance in January 2023 while having dinner at the Waldorf Astoria, Beverly Hills. At that time, Kanye was reportedly living there. Just a few days before that low-key lunch, they were spotted holding hands as they strolled into the ritzy hotel. Then on January 13, 2023, TMZ broke the news that the couple had secretly tied the knot during a private ceremony in Beverly Hills. While they exchanged vows and wedding rings, it was initially believed that they hadn't made it legal by filing the paperwork. However, things took another twist in October 2023 when the Daily Mail reported that they had, in fact, officially married. They obtained a confidential marriage license showing that the wedding took place on December 20th, 2022 in Palo Alto, California. After saying "I do," the couple jetted off to Utah for a dreamy honeymoon at the luxurious Amangiri Resort, which is known for being a favorite among celebrities. Now, you can imagine how Kim K reacted to all of this. Reports suggested that she hates Bianca. It seemed to be no secret around Yeezy headquarters that Kim had always been suspicious of Bianca and thought she had a crush on Kanye. But Kim wasn't the only one confused by this whirlwind marriage. The entire Kardashian-Jenner clan was reportedly worried about how this would impact their kids' lives. They're unsure if this is just a PR stunt, a source revealed at the time. They're on edge, waiting to see if Kanye files the legal marriage papers. They're nervous because if this is real, Bianca would be stepping into their children's lives. Kanye and Kim share 4 kids: North, Chicago, Psalm, and Saint. Despite Kim's apparent skepticism, though, Bianca quickly embraced her new role as a stepmom. By the end of January 2023, she was seen dining out with North, Kanye's eldest daughter, and probably his favorite. The Daily Mail got photos of the trio waiting for North to arrive at Nobu in Malibu, where security dropped her and a friend off before heading inside. In the following months, North was often seen spending time with both Kanye and Bianca. They even took a trip to Universal Studios Hollywood and attended church services together. Their bond continued to grow, becoming even more evident at Kanye's 46th birthday bash in June 2023. Bianca and North were photographed hand in hand as they entered the celebration, and throughout the evening, they were seen hanging out together, enjoying each other's company. Around this time, insiders shared that Kanye and Bianca had settled into a luxurious $20,000 a month apartment in West Hollywood. This 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath apartment wasn't just any place. It boasted a heated pool, a rooftop cafe, a private cinema, a bar, a lounge area, and even 24-hour concierge services. Talk about living the high life. After they hit their 6-month marriage mark, sources told Us Weekly that things were going incredibly well for the couple. They couldn't be happier, an insider revealed in June 2023. Kanye feels like he's finally found someone who truly understands him and loves him for who he is. The source continued, Bianca compliments Kanye in so many ways. He loves collaborating with her on different projects. He appreciates her insights, even if they sometimes disagree. She really keeps him grounded, and he's feeling better than ever. By the end of June 2023, Kanye and Bianca took their romance international with a trip to Japan. While in Tokyo, they were seen exploring the city and even checking out souvenirs to bring home. At one point, they were reportedly spotted browsing some unusual items in a discount store, which raised a few eyebrows. Meanwhile, during this trip, Bianca's parents also made their way to Tokyo, although there were no photos of Kanye hanging out with them. Bianca's sister did share a few posts on Instagram featuring some family moments, where she was holding Bianca's hand and another shot of her parents walking ahead. It's worth noting that Kanye was absent from those pictures. After their adventure in Japan, the couple jetted off to Italy for a romantic getaway in August 2023. While in Florence, they were seen getting cozy and affectionate in public, clearly enjoying each other's company. They also made headlines at a Travis Scott concert where Kanye surprised everyone with his appearance, and they looked very much in love. Their summer romance continued throughout August, with Kanye being photographed enjoying a leisurely day on a boat in Venice with Bianca. If you know, you know. As the fall approached, things started to shift. Reports surfaced that Bianca's friends had staged an intervention in November 2023, urging her to reconsider her choices. She knows that she's isolated herself from her close friends and is beginning to see the reality of her marriage, a source disclosed to the Daily Mail. Later that month, the US Sun reported that Kanye and Bianca were allegedly taking a break from their relationship. An insider suggested that her family had never been fans of Kanye and expressed doubts about whether marrying him was the right decision. Fast forward nearly a year after the intervention, and reports indicate that the couple was on the verge of divorce. In October 2024, TMZ reported that Kanye had been telling friends that he and Bianca had broken up and that he was considering a move to Tokyo. Just weeks earlier, Bianca had joined Kanye in Tokyo, where they were seen grocery shopping alongside two of Kanye's kids.
Here's the real reason Kanye West broke up with Bianca Censori. They are divorcing. This is gonna get messy. What is going on? Why are they getting divorced? And the strangest thing, they were seen together in Tokyo? What's the deal, guys?
Ye is in the building.
Kanye West and Bianca Censori are reportedly on the verge of divorcing after being married for less than 2 years. The couple, who tied the knot in December 2022, have hit a rough patch according to TMZ. The outlet shared very recently that both West and Censori have been telling close friends they separated already sometime mid-September. Sources say that Kanye has been letting people in his inner circle know that he plans to divorce Bianca and relocate to Tokyo. Guys, can you believe this? I did not see this coming at all. Bianca and Kanye are breaking up? Just a few months ago, they were all over each other. Now it seems like they've hit a major speed bump. Fans are absolutely stunned. What could have happened so fast? Stay tuned as we dig into the details and spill all the tea on this surprising split. Following the split, Bianca reportedly traveled back to her native Australia to spend time with family and friends. Representatives for Kanye have not yet responded to requests to comment from Page 6. In recent weeks, Ye has been spotted out alone several times. In September 2024, he was seen visiting Goodwood Terrace, a Jamaican restaurant in Japan's capital, where he enjoyed the food so much he visited twice in one day and even signed the wall. The surprising thing about this was they were actually seen together after these rumors came through. I asked Cerise Fairfax, who's an intuitive soul coach, writer, and vlogger, what her thoughts were on the incoming divorce and how she feels about Kanye. She said Kanye West has gotten such a bad rap over the years for being mentally unwell because he speaks out against anything that is holding him down. He also speaks up with passion, so people don't like that someone is going against the grain. Now that everything is coming out, we can see that Kanye has been speaking up for years, and he is not crazy. He's just straightforward. In regards to him and Censori, I'm not surprised that they're having a divorce. He got that quickie marriage only to get back at Kim, and also as a rebound. He's the type of guy that doesn't like to be alone for too long. He always has to have somebody on his arm. When he found Censori, he realized that she was in awe. She accepted him for his flaws, she had his back, and not only that, he could walk around with her like she was his nurse. A man purse. She was his accessory for those years that they were together. Although unfortunate and very sad, it is also very obvious that she should have seen the signs before him. She snatched Kanye up right from under Kim, and it seems like she did it because of her opportunity to get in front of the camera. She had her heyday, dressing up, being showboated, and now she realizes that he didn't have love for her as much as she would like him to. The fact that they're getting divorced is a great thing for Kanye. It will help him heal, help him to pay attention to his kids, and I'm sure the next woman that he gets with will be the woman that will understand him even more and not want him for money and clout. That was Cerise Fairfax. You can follow her on Instagram or her YouTube channel. Recently, Kanye made headlines due to allegations regarding his use of Tasty Air, also known as laughing gas. His former chief of staff claimed that Kanye's dentist, Dr. Thomas Connolly, had provided the laughing gas to him for recreational use. This sparked concern among Kanye's fans and peers about his well-being. It's likely that Bianca wasn't pleased with this news either, and that could have been a leading cause for their incoming divorce. Apparently, Bianca's split from her husband Kanye West was largely influenced by the fact that she couldn't ignore her family's questions about certain parts of their relationship, according to sources. Now, insiders have claimed that the pair have been drifting apart before a recent visit from her loved ones confirmed the end of their romance. They broke up some time ago, a source told DailyMail.com exclusively. Bianca started to see the relationship in a new light when her friends and family voiced concerns about the way she was dressing in public, and Kanye felt that she wasn't as into him as she was in the beginning. The source continued to say, there are no hard feelings, but she couldn't ignore her family when they asked her to explain the stranger parts of their relationship. They have broken up before, so there is a chance that they'll reunite. Bianca was pictured with her sisters Alicia and Angelina and mother Alexandra in mid-August 2024 after they flew in to visit her in Los Angeles. Bianca and Kanye were reportedly already drifting apart, but everything changed after their visit. She spent some time with her family and was different afterwards, the insider continued. Kanye sensed it was coming because they've been drifting apart, and people around him sense that he still wants to be with Kim.
Are you sad that you're no longer together?
We'll always be together.
Bianca definitely has other ambitions and was concerned about turning into his ex Amber Rose. She wants to create her own brand. Elsewhere, a second insider noted that Bianca still cares for Kanye, adding she does care deeply for him, she loves his kids, but she also knows that he has issues that she could never correct. The insider explained that friends believe Bianca will walk away a very rich woman. As they noted, her friends believe that she's ready to take him for what he is worth and walk away a very rich woman, as they did not sign a prenup. The insider added she has not been with him for weeks. She is home with her family in Australia where she wants to be. The insider continued to say Bianca morphed into exactly what he wanted her to be. She knew that he fell for her because she was the splitting image of Kim, and she felt that he was still in love with her. So just to add to this, I've always had a feeling that Kanye still loved Kim. He moved on so quickly after their divorce, it almost seemed like Bianca could be a rebound. I could be wrong, but to me, that's what it looked like. His relationship with Kim did seem special and a lot different than his relationship with Bianca.
You know, she's my joy, and she brought my new joy into the world.
He encouraged Kim to cover herself up. He did special things for her. I'm not saying he didn't do special things for Bianca, because I'm sure he did, but he definitely didn't encourage Bianca to cover herself up. At the time of this video, Kim Kardashian is currently single. She's dated people, but unfortunately, none of them have worked out for her yet. Kim seemed pretty down after her and Kanye split.
That it's like a third marriage. Yeah, I feel like a loser.
Do you think it's possible that they might reconnect? Well, back to the insider, he said the future looks bright for Bianca, and then concluded by saying she's now known worldwide. She's recognized for her attire and will be using this to develop her own brand. TMZ claimed that Kanye has been telling his friends he's done with Bianca and that he wants to be single while spending time in Japan. He was also in China mid-September 2024, where he performed with his 4 children at a Vultures 2 listening event. So the weirdest thing about all of this is that Kanye and Bianca, after all of this stuff came out, were seen together again in Tokyo. At one point, Bianca put her hands around Kanye's face as they took the escalator up to another floor. But yeah. She also had her arm wrapped around his as they walked into a store. They matched in all-white outfits. Kanye rocked a long-sleeve shirt and matching pants, while Bianca wore a cropped long-sleeve top and pants that were ruffled at the bottom. When we discovered these pictures, creator of FTD News and celebrity expert Leroy Kenton had a funny statement. He said, "I don't know what's more surprising, the fact that they are getting divorced or the fact that she's wearing clothes." Fans also have comments about this, one saying, "So she wasn't concerned about how she was dressing. She'll need to get a bit of money from the divorce, as not many places will want to employ her. Although she could become an influencer or a reality TV contestant, I suppose." Another fan said, "I bet there's some Diddy-related bombshells about to drop and she's getting out of the blast zone." Kanye has been married to Bianca since December 2022. They wed just 1 month after his divorce from Kim was finalized. Bianca and Kanye often unmissable when they're together, mostly in part because of their outfits. Back in February 2024, a source told DailyMail.com that Kim had asked Kanye to have his wife cover up when around their children. Kim instructed Kanye to never let Bianca dress like that around their kids. They said, "She is truly surprised that Kanye would let his wife leave the house like that." Kanye did the same thing he is doing with Bianca to Kim throughout their marriage. The difference is that when Kanye dressed Kim, he was respected as a person, as an artist.
Kanye, what's the best part about being a dad?
The kids.
Kanye has said some things about Bianca and his desire to have children, but fans are calling it quite creepy. Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori may be ready to welcome a child together, but insiders claim that Kanye West's mindset on it all is bone-chilling.
We get too caught up in the past and what everyone's saying and what everyone's tweeting.
An insider recently told In Touch Weekly that Ye wants to create the perfect person. Now, listen, we all want our kids to be the best versions of themselves, but people are seeing this as slightly out of hand. Not only is he allegedly trying to make the perfect human being, but he reportedly chose Bianca because her DNA will be the perfect blend with his.
I showed people that I understand how to make perfect.
It sounds like the plot to a sci-fi film. An insider weighed in and said one of the main reasons he picked Bianca is because he's convinced that her DNA will be a perfect blend with his to make the most genetically blessed offspring. He's always been into achieving the perfect human specimen, so he's very excited to have Bianca consulting with doctors to figure out the best option. They added, he feels like he owes the world more of his genius, and now that Bianca has proven herself as a viable baby mama, he's ready to do whatever it takes to get her pregnant.
Tirelessly, countlessly remind people of your vision.
He's also talking about how he's planning multiple routes. So, yeah, it's a bit creepy, especially if what these insiders are saying is 100% accurate. Like I said, it sounds like a sci-fi horror plot. For those who don't know, Bianca and Kanye started dating in November 2022 and allegedly tied the knot 2 months later.
TMZ was first to report the embattled rapper has sort of tied the knot with Bianca Sensory.
The reason the legality behind this union is up in the air is that while they did have a secret ceremony, no marriage certificate or license has been found, according to the New York Post. Mark Brombacher, who's an award-winning actor and writer, had a funny weigh-in on the subject.
Well, I'm happy to hear that Kanye and Bianca are having a baby, but Bianca Sensory, wasn't the last time she was out in public she was wearing nothing but a Ziploc bag?
Kanye and his ex-wife Kim Kardashian share 4 children together that Bianca is a stepmother of. Insiders previously told In Touch Weekly earlier this year that Kanye and Kardashian's 4 children actually don't mind Bianca's outfits at all, and they're pals with her. The kids think Bianca's cool, but some of their outfits are eyebrow raisers, they said. They giggle about some of the things she wears, but they do like her. According to the US Sun, Bianca has no plans to dress more modestly when she does become pregnant and will carry on with her usual style. A source said Bianca is in her element. She loves the attention and being dressed by Ye, despite what everyone thinks of her outfits. She feels a lot of her looks are artistic, not just about the fashion. Bianca is fully dedicated in it and for the long haul. She doesn't care what people think of her. Lately, we've been seeing Bianca embracing more natural makeup looks that show off her pretty face, and fans have been enjoying it. Bianca Sensory looked extremely nervous while out and about, clutching her favorite accessory.
We get too caught up in the past and what everyone's saying and what everyone's tweeting.
A white pillow to match the bodysuit she was wearing. In exclusive photos captured by the US Sun, Bianca and Kanye were spotted enjoying a sunny day out in Italy. So Kanye and Bianca were just photographed arriving at the airport in Florence, rocking their usual unique styles.
I think that there's people who are wired by their parents.
Bianca definitely turned heads in a long-sleeved, tight bodysuit. She paired it with black thigh-high boots, which totally pulled the look together. Although fans noticed that she looked extremely nervous as she clutched onto Kanye and her pillow for comfort. She put her brunette hair back into a slick bun. Guys, this is crazy. We're gonna get into it. Another time while the couple was in Italy, Bianca was caught walking around in a beige sheer bodysuit with a velvet purple pillow clung to her chest.
Sensory was spotted covering her ensemble with a hotel pillow.
If you guys have been following the other videos about Bianca, you'll know that she's known for making extreme statements in the name of fashion and shock value. Leroy Kenton, who is a Kanye and Bianca expert and also founder of FTD News, spoke up about this bizarre wardrobe choice. He was quoted saying, "We've seen Bianca rock this look before and she looked just as nervous the first time she rocked the look. She was probably holding that pillow for hours and her hands were probably really tired. So maybe she was scared to let go of the pillow because Kanye would get upset with her."
What I love telling people is like, who do you know?
Is this the direction that fashion is going? Are we gonna see more people, especially women, holding up their clothing? Guys, this is ridiculous. I don't understand the point of this. Maybe it's a strategy to get people talking. If it is, it's working. The next outfit is also insane. Just days before their Italy adventure, our favorite lovebirds were caught by paparazzi in LA. Bianca was behind the wheel of her silver Porsche, while Kanye was lounging in the passenger seat, completely entranced by his phone. Ye was rocking another white outfit, just like the one he wore in Italy, and Bianca, on the other hand, was turning heads in a beige bodysuit that didn't leave much to the imagination. Apparently, Bianca's family is worried about her. One expert has said they could stage an intervention to address her unhealthy behavior. Since marrying the controversial rapper, Bianca has undergone a complete transformation in her looks, behavior, and mannerisms. An insider reported that Bianca's father is worried that his son-in-law is turning his daughter into a trashy-looking, marketable commodity.
Bianca Sensory's dad reportedly thinks Kanye West is turning his daughter into a trash commodity.
Some insiders have claimed that Bianca's father is keen on confronting Kanye about all of this. Other reports suggested that Bianca's family is hurting, watching their loved one being paraded around like a trophy pony. Kanye has also been accused of shutting her out from her family in Australia. The thing is, guys, she's a grown woman who can make her own decisions. I'm sure if she was like severely unhappy, she would leave, especially since it seems like she has a supportive family who would help her. One opinion I've recently heard is that the entire thing is Bianca's decision and Kanye is just supporting her. According to his Instagram though, like clearly he loves it. He's a huge fan of posting Bianca in very shocking outfits. Out of all of her edgy, shocking, and bizarre looks, which one struck out to you most? What do you think of the new white pillow outfit?
Bianca Censori and Kanye West. Could you name a more attention-grabbing duo? I certainly can't, so let's look at their most attention-grabbing moments. Bianca Censori modeling new Yeezy outfits. Bianca Censori formally joined Ye's side in May 2023 after becoming his new wife. To everyone's surprise and amazement, the Australian architect was seen advertising a strange new Yeezy outfit on Instagram. Body tape and black high heels were the only accessories used in the risque photo shoot, which was shared on Moalola Ogunlesi's Instagram page. Ogunlesi was a former employee of Yeezy. There was little room for interpretation after the outburst, and Ye quickly faced blowback. He received a lot of criticism for his views. Julia Fox, Ye's ex-girlfriend, expressed her support for Ye by leaving heart eye emojis beneath the pictures, proving that she wasn't hateful. The happy couple indulged in PDA during a lunch date. In the summer of 2023, Ye and his new partner started to make more public appearances following months of rumors that they got hitched. Ye, who was once known as Kanye West, and Bianca were frequently photographed out and about in Los Angeles in June of that year. The couple was once caught on camera sharing intimate moments together in front of the Lobster restaurant. And then old modeling photos of Bianca Censori leaked online. Pictures from Bianca Censori's modeling days made their way online in August of 2023. Their candidness struck a chord with a lot of fans. In one picture, Censori is seen promoting the swimsuit line Sasha label while sporting a bikini. Who could forget Ye and Bianca Censori exploring Italy? In August of 2023, Ye and Bianca made their now famous trip to Italy. Bianca's attire selections during the month-long project drew a lot of criticism in the conservative Catholic nation. Ye made the spontaneous decision to take a picture with his new bride while out shopping in Florence's Via dei Calzaioli on one memorable day. The couple was surrounded by crowds of onlookers, causing the entire retail center to stop for a time. Ye and Bianca took an interesting boat ride while in Italy too. The couple's enjoyment of a riverboat cruise through Venice was by far the most obscene moment of their trip to Italy. The two attracted spectators who started to film them, which is what revealed that Ye was showing his derriere. Bianca can be seen in more pictures and videos with her head resting on Ye's lap before his pants are down. Worse, whatever happened aboard the boat was sufficient to get you banned for life. In September 2023, Venezia Turismo Motoscafi, the Venice water taxi operator, declared in a statement that the pair were no longer permitted to board any of their vessels. Ye and Bianca attended Art Basel. In preparation for Art Basel in Miami on December 17, 2023, Ye and Bianca returned from Saudi Arabia, where Ye was recording his as-yet unreleased album, Vultures. Bianca was observed during the expedition sporting a sheer jumpsuit that was completely transparent. Ye posted photos of Bianca to Instagram. Ye revived Instagram in December 2023 and uploaded a ton of pictures to his page, continuing to highlight his wife's attractive attributes into the new year. The aforementioned pictures were uploaded without any prompting on January 1st of 2024. They were also very illuminating. No pants this year, Ye captioned one picture. Bianca Censori celebrating her 29th birthday. On January 6th, Ye called in Bianca's 29th birthday. He began by posting a close-up of his wife's face, followed by a heartfelt remark and a few more sultry pictures of his sweetheart. Happy birthday to the most beautiful, super bad, iconic muse, inspirational, talented artist, master's degree in architecture, 140 IQ, loving by my side every day when half the world turned their backs on me, and the most amazing stepmom to our children. I love you so much, thank you for sharing your life with me, Ye wrote. He then added in a separate post, y'all know who ran the summer, she went to a club to celebrate her birthday, in part. Ye shopped with Bianca wearing a tiny bikini in Las Vegas. On January 6th, Ye and Bianca were seen shopping in Las Vegas, and onlookers were shocked by what they saw. The pair were perusing the Balenciaga boutique at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas. According to the footage, Bianca was barely able to cover herself in the little bikini top she was wearing. She was also observed going about the hotel in her pants. Bianca Censori looks interesting while wearing a raincoat. Ye and Bianca Censori began their relationship in February 2024, adhering to their cutting-edge style preferences. This time, Bianca wore a see-through raincoat and appeared to be wearing very little below. February 5th seemed to have grabbed the moment. Ye was wrapped with a long brown poncho, boots, gloves, and a black mask.
I told y'all about them close shots, they be corny.
Bianca Censori wore a certain outfit to Milan Fashion Week. Bianca made an impression on the first day of Milan Fashion Week in February 2024 by wearing an extremely exposing gown. Ye's wife had on what appeared to be a belt wrapped around her waist and pinned over her shoulders made of black leather. After that, the leather was cut into a V shape close to Bianca's bits, fitting somewhat loosely. Bianca Censori wore stockings, just stockings, to a Paris Fashion Week event. In February 2024, Ye's wife attracted attention on several occasions during Paris Fashion Week. In pictures taken of the couple at the beginning of the week, Bianca was seen with a fluffy brown fur coat on, but she was only wearing sheer stockings as an alternative to pants, so there wasn't much room for speculation. Bianca Censori also showed off in a certain top. Then in February 2024, while Ye and Bianca were in town for Paris Fashion Week, they were seen exploring the city. Bianca was caught on camera sporting an entirely sheer ensemble during their stroll, which included an invisible tank top revealing her pec muscles and stockings that let anyone who happened to glance by observe her intimate bits. Bianca Censori then flaunted her assets in a bodysuit. With her bodysuit exposing her derriere, Bianca Censori flaunted her endowments and left very little to the imagination. On March 8th, 2024, Ye's wife went with her husband to a listening party for his upcoming Vultures 2 album in Los Angeles, dressed interestingly. Black garments in the garter style, which showed off her derriere cuts, went well with the bodysuit. Black kidney heel pumps finished Bianca's sultry ensemble. Bianca Censori wore an eye-popping miniskirt. Ye and Bianca were spotted strolling through Los Angeles on March 20th, 2024, when Bianca was once more seen sporting an extremely out-there outfit. When seen from the back, Bianca's silver bikini top and eerily short matching miniskirt leave little room for interpretation. At the very least, Bianca's wearing pants in front-facing pictures. Bianca also wore lace tights and an undertop. Bianca was seen out and about with Ye in April of 2024 with only an undertop and lace tights. The pair was seen heading out of Los Angeles' Gigi's, a French restaurant. Bianca also wore an interesting bodysuit another time. In June 2024, Ye and Bianca went on a European tour. Bianca was seen wearing a bodysuit to a production meeting in Prato, Italy during the trip. In one picture, she's seen getting out of a car with a sketch pad that has drawings on it. Bianca's behind and her massive side pec are both fully visible due to the one-piece attire.
So hi, my name's Bianca Censori. I'm an architectural designer.
I'm a legend. You understand that? The thing about it, me and Adidas, is like, I could literally say anti-Semitic and they can't drop me.
The embattled rapper has sort of tied the knot with Bianca Censori.
The couple has been seen traveling around Italy for the past month, and some of Bianca's outfits are pretty out there.
So Kanye West and his wife are reportedly being investigated by police over obscene boat antics.
In Paris, we want to chill. Yeah. Can y'all give us a second to chill or not? Because she make me happy. So don't ever say nothing negative. Leave the king alone.
This is why no one cares about Kanye West and Bianca Censori anymore. People don't care because the surprise of what they were doing has now worn off. We all know how Bianca is going to dress. It can't get any crazier. We all know about Kanye's interviews, his antics, his personality, and I don't think that can get any wilder either. People have just started to say that they're pretty much just bored of it. Now, I am actually a massive Kanye fan. I'm always rooting for him. I think he's a genius, even though his antics are a bit out there. But at this point, they can't do anything more outrageous. We've heard it all. So now, people have stopped talking about it. Bianca can walk out, she can wear a piece of string, and it will no longer surprise anyone, unfortunately. There were even rumors that Kanye was starting an adult media company, and when the news broke, literally no one cared at all. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably haven't even heard of it because it was no longer surprising to any of us. People barely spoke about it. When they first started doing crazy things in public, dressing in certain ways, it was all over social media, all over FTD News, all over TMZ. Now, Bianca's wearing nothing to dinner in front of thousands of people. What else is new? What do you all think about people doing things just for clout? Do you believe it's worth the temporary fame boost they get, or do you think it's just a waste of time that people eventually lose interest in? I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but I'm curious about your thoughts. So with all that being said, they were recently spotted in Tokyo ordering McDonald's, and no one could even bat an eye on how they were dressed. They were spotted trying to figure out how the self-service machine worked in Japanese, according to a social media user. Instead of stepping into McDonald's in a low-key outfit, Bianca left a little to the imagination by rocking her signature tights and white bandeau. Now, Bianca is absolutely stunning, and of course, as a woman, I want her to feel her best, whatever she feels that she looks pretty in. But was this outfit a good choice for a McDonald's trip? According to a source, they stuck out like a sore thumb. Kanye wore white cargo pants and an oversized green bomber jacket. It's unclear what Kanye and Bianca ended up ordering for themselves, but it's pretty cool that celebrities sometimes enjoy fast food, like most of us. I wish I didn't love McDonald's, but I do. Those fries, they're life-changing sometimes. Kanye and Bianca have been making the rounds in Japan over the past few months. The couple have been increasingly familiar with Japan in recent months, and so much so that Kanye is reportedly considering relocating there, causing Kim Kardashian to wonder how they will co-parent their 4 kids. They were seen attending a private party in celebration of Halloween. Bianca arrived at the party more covered up than usual, rocking a large, fluffy white fur coat, but you can bet as soon as she stepped in the house, took that coat off, she was wearing her usual attire, blah, 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 yawn, boring. I asked Leroy Kenton, who owns FTD News and is a celebrity expert, what his thoughts were on Bianca Censori and Kanye West lately. He said, "We need something new from her. She needs to come out with a song, a music video, launch a product, bro. Just something other than going out in public wearing her usual nothingness. She switches up her hairstyle from time to time, but that's also getting old. I know a lot of people compare her to Kim Kardashian, but at least Kim Kardashian is always doing something new. So I 100% see why most people now just don't care about what Bianca and Kanye do, because it's the same thing over and over again. Even if you take a look at articles and videos about Bianca, they'd have way less comments, shares, and likes than before." And guys, I agree with Leroy so much, because if Bianca released a song, I would listen to it. I'd be so curious. It would get people talking again. A music video? Amazing. I'd check that out for sure. Even if she tried covering up in full clothing, that would also get people talking again. But nope, just the same old stuff. Again and again. Come on, Bianca, you could even write a book on why you decided to do this. People might be interested. Another thing we can talk about is that according to TMZ, Bianca and Kanye's marriage isn't doing well. Kanye West and Bianca Censori are possibly heading for a divorce. TMZ has learned that they're going through some complications in their almost 2-year marriage. Multiple sources with direct knowledge told TMZ apparently. So Kanye and Bianca have been telling people around them that they have already split up, but they're playing it cool in front of the cameras. While there's no word on what prompted the split or who pulled the plug on the relationship, we're told that Ye has been telling people close to him he plans to live in Tokyo and divorce Bianca. Also, I'm not even sure if the split is a thing, or maybe just something else to get people talking about them again, since no one cares about Bianca's wardrobe anymore. They actually seem like they're in a really good place, so this could all just be speculation. But an inside source shut the rumors down, saying they've had many disagreements over Kanye having high expectations over her and the marriage. She had a change of heart and voiced that to him recently. It was not well received by Kanye, but they're working through it. They're okay right now, and at this time, there are no plans for divorce. Former employees of Kanye West, namely Shelby Granosky and Talia Leslie, are seeking to uphold a proposed settlement in their class action lawsuit against him and his company Yeezy. The lawsuit is actually going on from October 2022, which alleges labor code mishaps and also includes misclassification of the employment status and failure to pay overtime wages. So according to Blast, Kanye West company offered around $625,000 to settle a lawsuit, but they've denied doing anything wrong. They say that they were wrongly classified as independent contractors instead of full-time employees, which meant that they didn't get proper pay for the overtime or hours benefits that full-time workers usually get. On top of that, they claim Kanye's company didn't give them meal breaks and expected them to work off the clock, especially when they had to travel for different projects. Talia also mentioned that the company had some pretty tough working conditions, like forcing their employees to eat outside no matter what the weather looks like. But the whole lawsuit highlights bigger issues with Kanye's company and its treatment of its employees. It's not the first time the company has been in these types of situations. There have been other accusations of unfair labor practices in the past. People are starting to question how Kanye runs his business and whether he's treating his workers fairly.